I have the fun job of being the decorator for my brother's wedding. And one of the items I need to source is a guest book. But I don't want just any guest book. I want something fun and memorable. I'm on it, and I'm gonna use this bench as a guest book. This bench is 8 feet long, which is about, let's say, 4 feet too long. And it needs to be taken apart and cut down. And normally this is something I would say, okay, I'll leave it to Ralph because, you know, there's screws and I have to use the impact driver, but I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna try taking it apart myself. And my backup is always, if I totally don't figure it out, Ralph will do it. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. Status update. I have so far removed 20 screws, broken one of the supports, but managed to remove one of the legs, and I changed because I got really hot and sweaty, and I brewed myself coffee. So that's like a really successful day. I think I'm just gonna leave the other leg for Ralph. It's like kind of fun, but not like a lot of fun. I'm gonna go do something way more fun. I don't know, paint something or sand something. But, oh, just kidding, I'm just gonna sit here and drink coffee. It's such a nice day. I can't believe I took apart that leg. Smart Ralph. Instead of fighting with the remaining screws, he just cut the board in half. You've probably noticed by now that this is just a regular piece of lumber. It's not like a really nice piece of wood. It's not like maple or oak or mahogany or whatever. It's just lumber, but it has sentimental value, which I'll explain in a bit. And I don't want to leave it like this. I want to distress it and make it look almost kind of like a live edge. I know it's not going to look like a live edge, but like that worn look where like it's just, I don't know, looks like it's been worn and has some character, not just a piece of lumber. So there's going to be a lot of sanding and a lot of distressing, but it still gets to keep that sentimental value. And sanding's kind of fun, right? Well, it's what I need to do to make this awesome for my brother. I need to get this board looking less like lumber and more like a nicer-ish piece of wood. So I want to do that with the jigsaw, and I'm just going to cut off corners and kind of rough up the edges and just make it look like it's naturally been worn down. Yeah, my blade is what we call Anna's blade because I bent it and ruined it. So, but that's because I'm always using it to rough up wood. So I have my special Anna's blade, which is just one that normally people would throw out, but I'm ready to go. It's gonna be fun because there's no measuring, there's no precision, it's just artistry. That's what I'm gonna just go with that. It's artistry. So this is where I'm at. I've softened the corners by roughing them up, I guess. But I think now I'm ready to start sanding. And then if I think I need more roughing up with the jigsaw, I can just pull with the jigsaw again. So yeah, sanding now. I'm gonna start with 80 grit. I don't want anyone to get splinters, so I cleaned up the underside of the bench using what seemed like every tool in my arsenal. But seriously, what a transformation this piece of lumber is undergoing. For now, I'm done with the 80 grit sanding. I've got some nice wear. I just want to step away from it and just come back and take a look and see if I want to cut out some more spots with the jigsaw or if I just want to do some more sanding before I go into like the finishing sanding. but it does have some nice curves now, and it doesn't look just like lumber, right? For fine sanding. I switched over to 120 grit, used the Dremel, and finished off with hand sanding for rounded, smooth edges. The bench is ready to be stained, and I originally was going to stain it just in classic gray, just to make it gray, but then I stained the envelope box with, I believe it's called weathered oak, and I really like how that looks. The camera's picking it up, just not the exact color it is, but there's like a bit of gray to it, but it's still creamy, so I kind of want both of those. So I'm going to mix 2 parts weathered oak to 1 part classic gray, and hope it turns out the way I'm imagining it's going to. I'm starting on the bottom just in case I change my mind about the stain color, but I think I'm gonna like it, but still starting on the bottom. Yeah, I like the color, but wow, is this wood dry. All right, I'm gonna mix up some more and then I'm gonna do the top. So the story behind this piece of wood is that years ago, actually in 1987, I called my mom to verify the date. My dad made 4 of these benches, like 4 of the really long benches, and we used them for family reunions. And I just thought, like, we weren't using them anymore, and like my parents weren't using them anymore, and I thought, oh, that'd be really cool just to kind of keep it going. Like, it, you know, it's like being passed down in the generations, and we actually sat on these for my wedding, so it's just kind of like a little family thing, just something kind of sentimental. And my brother is a little sentimental, so I think it's perfect. And to kind of like, I don't know, mark that, you know, so we remember what it is, I did cut out some vinyl, iron-on vinyl, that I'm going to iron onto the bottom of the seat, just saying that, you know, my dad made this in 1987, and then in 2023, me and Ralph did something else with it. So I'm just gonna iron that on, and it'll be on the underneath. I just think that's really kind of cute, isn't it? Okay. It might be dorky, but I think it's cute. So I'm just ironing it on just like it's a regular iron-on. I should maybe heat this up a little and then put on my little image. We're not a super sentimental family, but I just think this is cute. There. So my plan is that Ralph and I are gonna sign our names here, and then I'm gonna have my dad sign his name there. I just think that's kind of cute and corny, but I just think it's cute. That looks so good. I want to show you the bench legs we ordered off Amazon. This is them. They're really good. It's like a really good quality. They have good weight to them. They're solid. They're adjustable feet. Like the little bottoms are adjustable, which is nice. They're indoor, outdoor. They're a nice style because it's the letter A, like my name. And my sister-in-law to be Jen picked them out, and we're not going to attach them before the wedding because we want to be able to put the board down on a table for people to sign. We thought if we make a bench and we put it too low, then people have to bend, and there might be some people who might not be comfortable or might not be able to bend. And then we just thought table height might be easiest. So I just want to show you the legs, and I kind of want to just set it up and see what it looks like. And it's well packaged too. So go ahead, order legs off Amazon. Okay. bench. That's really nice. That looks nicer than I expected. It's a little crooked, but I'm just trying to show you what it looks like, or what it's going to look like. I'm totally making one for myself. Like, I have the other half of this wood. Oh, I'm getting one too. Did you think I was actually done with the bench? Oh, no, no, no. I still have one more really cute detail to add. Because we're using this instead of a guest book, I'm going to add the bride and groom's names on it. And so I have a design here that my brother and I came up with, and he's approved of it, he likes it, so we're good to go. I've cut it out with my Cricut, and I'm just like I did the underside, the heat transfer vinyl, I'm just gonna transfer their names and a couple extra details onto the top. And then I'm done. Well, for now. I still have to seal it after everyone signs it, but oh, this is getting so fun. Now this is ready for the wedding. I'm not doing anything else until everyone's signed it. Then I'm just gonna seal it and put it together. But isn't that so cute? It's the day after the wedding and everything went so well. We had such a good time. Everything went really smooth. It was awesome. But now back to work. I have the guest book bench here and I need to seal it. It's been signed and I want to seal that in. Like, I want those names to stay for like ever. So I'm going to start on the bottom and I'm going to do about 4 coats on the bottom. There's a 2-hour wait time between each one. So that's pretty much all day. And then I'll flip it. Oh, and the reason I'm doing that is because then we can attach the legs and it'll be sealed underneath the legs too. So I think that's kind of good. Then I'll flip it over and I'll do the top and the sides, and I'll probably do a few extra coats on the top because that's just the side that gets worn more. And I want this to be a bench they can use indoors or outdoors. So time to do some sealing. Once the underside of the bench was completely sealed, Ralph could attach the legs, which are super easy to do for him because he measures. Then I continued with sealing the top with 6 coats of diamond finish. I'm sitting on the bench. It's all done. I'm the first one who got to sit on the bench. Pretty special. And this thing got a lot of compliments at the wedding. People love the idea. They love that it was just something unique and something you're still going to use in the future. Okay, cost breakdown here. I got the wood for free. I used stain that I had. I used finish that I had. I used the lettering, the vinyl to cut out on the Cricut. I used everything that I already had. So I don't know how to price that. I guess if you were buying it, you'd spend more money, but why not just use what you have on hand? I mean, you use so little of it. And the legs, that's probably the part, that's the only thing we really spent money on. And the legs were about $60 Canadian off of Amazon. And the legs, they do have a lot of different styles and sizes, and they do range. I think the cheapest I saw was somewhere like in the 20s, like 20 something dollars. And I'm sure they go up to way over $100. But the wood was free. If you had to buy the wood too, I don't know how much a piece of wood like this is, but I'm sure you could do this whole project for somewhere, like you could get away with less than $100, which I think is pretty awesome for a bench that doubles as a memory and a guest book and look pretty cool at your wedding, right? Well, thanks so much for watching. Share this video with any brides or grooms that you think are gonna like this kind of project at their wedding. And if you haven't already, I'd love it if you subscribe. It really helps out our channel. And I'll see you soon with another project. Bye. I can't believe I took apart that leg. I'm growing up. If you're using stuff you already have on hand, I don't remember what I was going to say after that. Okay. Ralph's name is really faded. I'm sad. I'll make him redo it. Okay.